It's Tuesday, and here they are, our Republican strategist, Charlie Giroux, and our Democratic strategist, Tony May.
All right, let's jump right into it. Governor Chris Christie gave a State of the State address today. We just showed you a little bit about it. Two big controversies. We have Bridgegate, or as you want to call Bridge Care, maybe. We also have the $25 million from Sandy relief funds, and people are calling that into question as well. Tony, let's start with you. How is the governor going to deal with this?
Well, I think the question is not how the governor deals with it, but how the Democratic Party, which is very strong in the Jersey legislature, deals with it. We see in Washington that the Republicans have been able to stymie a lot of President Obama's agenda by just tying him down to anything that's occurred in the past, Benghazi, et cetera, et cetera. It looks like the Democrats are taking a page from the Republicans nationally in New Jersey, and I think we can see a lot of investigations, probes, you name it, to try to slow the Governor Christie down and erode away at his popularity.
Charlie, image-wise, has he apologized too much about this? Yesterday, a 2-hour news conference. Today, during the State of the State, he said he let down the people he was entrusted to serve.
You know, that's a great question, Robbie. He had a pretty impressive press conference last week, and in my judgment, if there was no more to the story, he weathered the storm well, and we could move past it. The question has always been, is there some sort of smoking gun or something akin to that out there yet to be discovered? If there is, I think he's got a very serious problem because of the absolute statements he made in that press conference, and additionally the fact that he painted himself as a victim. That's going to be very, very difficult to get around if there's anything that rolls out of the woodwork that links him to what happened.
What is this going to do for his possible run for president?
You know, it's fascinating, and it's kind of the flip side of what Tony said a moment ago. Governor Christie's had problems with the early primary voters who are more conservative in states like Iowa, New Hampshire, and South Carolina. This is actually working to his benefit right now because an awful lot of Republican conservatives believe that the media has been far rougher on Chris Christie than they were on President Obama over real scandals like Benghazi and the IRS and NSA and others.
We heard a lot from you. You want to respond to that?
Well, I mean, yeah, Charlie can't have it both ways. There are scandals and there are scandals, or there are mountains being made out of molehills, or et cetera. So, I mean, I think that they are equatable, and I think that there is a lesson to be learned here. You know, the old sauce for the goose and sauce for the gander. It's not a pleasant sauce.
Well, the point in the view of others, I didn't say it was my view, Tony, but what I'm trying to give you is a little education here on the way people are thinking.
How others feel.
How others feel.
I've been accused of having
is that they believe that even if the scandals are on an equal plateau, and not all of them believe that the scrutiny of Governor Christie's situation is far stronger, far greater, far more pervasive than what was given to Barack Obama's troubles.
All right, we promised it. We have to jump into it. We just have about 30 seconds left. Senator Mike Waugh named Pennsylvania Farm Show Complex Executive Director. There's going to be a special election to fill his Senate seat. Any thoughts on that?
It's a Republican seat. The question, Tanya, will be what happens in the special election, which the candidate is selected by the party. Incidentally, Mike Waugh very thankfully has weathered a troublesome health situation. He's tailor-made for the job of Farm Show Director.
Tony. And his giving up the post opens the way for a fight between the left and right, or middle of the road and right wings of the Republican Party. Scott Wagner, very conservative, wanting the seat. Ron Miller, a less conservative Republican legislator from York County. Both of them want the nomination. It's up to the party to make that nomination.
All right. Guys, thank you. Tony May, Charlie Giroux, political insiders. You can see them every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.